So you don't know how to run Facebook ADS in 2026? You're already behind though. Why some people are still trying to figure out how the boost post button works, others are using Facebook ADS to generate leaks, make sales, grow their business, and build brands every single day. The truth is, running Facebook ADS is no longer a skill reserved for marketers. It is a skill almost every business owner, content creator, freelancer, and entrepreneurs should have. The good news is you are about to catch up. In this video, I am going to teach you how to run Facebook ADS from absolute scratch. I will assume you have never done this before, and I will walk you through every step until you can launch your very first ad with confidence. By the time you finish watching, you will know more than most beginners who have been randomly clicking around Ads Manager. Let's get into it. To run an ad on your business page, you need an app called Meta Business Suite. This is the app here. If you don't have it, if you are going to download it for the first time, please go to your app store and then you type Meta Business Suite. This is Meta Business Suite. So for you that is downloading for the very first time, you will see download instead of update here, right? Like mine is showing, but yours you will see download. If you're using Android, you can go to your Play Store and download Meta Business Suite. Now when it is done downloading, you open your Meta Business Suite. You want to open it, and now it is open. So when it opens, opens with your profile, the profile that is logged in on your Facebook. Now the profile that is logged in on my Facebook is this Chinedu Emmanuel here. As you can see, this Chinedu Emmanuel carries every other business page that I own: Bomonga, CF React, all my pages, right? And that is how it is on Business Suite as well. So it will log in with the profile you use in logging in on your main Facebook account, right? So if you open this Business Suite here, you can as well log into so many pages that you may have. If you have a page, just a single page, you'll be seeing a single page. But if you have multiple pages, you can be able to access those multiple pages on Facebook Business Suite. Right now, for you to run an ad, all you need to do is click on this create, click on create, and then you click on add. Click on add, and then it is open. Now for every ad that you want to run, there must be a goal, there must be a reason why you want to run an ad. Is either you want to promote your page, or you want to get more video views for your videos, or maybe you just want people to buy what you are selling, that is your product, be it digital products or physical products, right? So this is where you'll be able to choose your goals. Now the first one here, they say compare two ads, right? This is where you have to run two ads simultaneously at the same time. Run two ads, and then you choose the one that performs better, and then add more money to it, and for you to get a highly converting ad, right? So we are not going to be talking about this in this video, right? I believe by the end of this video, by the end of this tutorial, you can be able to know how to use this compared to ads. But then moving on, the next goal under it is get more website visitors. This is for those who has a website. Assuming you have an online store, for an example, where you sell clothes, you can be able to run this ad for get more visitors. Let us even get into it and see what it has there. Now that is open, the first thing is what people will see, that your ad will be displaying to people who view it. When Facebook serve your ad to Facebook users, how it is being viewed. So this is where you have to click on this pencil icon here, and then here you can now be able to choose a particular graphics or video or ad copy that you want to use in running your ad. You can even use a post, like if you see on top of this page, you see use posts, right? If you click on use post, you can be able to use an existing post that you've made in your page to actually run a particular ad. But for me, I think it's not advisable. Whenever you want to run an ad, assuming you're a business person, you want to run an ad for your business, I advise you use a well curated graphics or maybe ad copy dedicated for that your ad, so that your ad can actually convert, right? So you don't just go ahead and use random posts to run ad. It might not convert. You have to use your persuasive video, your persuasive graphics, a well crafted ad copy that people can actually read, if you're using text and pictures, and be compared to buy your products. Now if you don't want to use an already existing post, you can also click on edit to edit the particular media that you are seeing currently. You can say edit media here. Now you can be able to select from your camera roll, that is from your gallery. For those using Android, right, you can be able to select a particular graphics, like I said, that you created for the ad that you want to run. By the time you must, okay, let's select something. Let's do it practical. Okay, fine. I actually create sports content. That's why you see a lot of sports stuffs on my phone here. So I can just, for example, I can just decide to select this image here, and this image starts to display as my ad image,
right? The photo. So this can be your graphics, this can be your video. I don't know if you're getting me. This can be a graphics, this can be a video. Some people use video. It's advisable to use video to run Facebook ADS because videos are highly converting. People don't have to waste their time to read. A lot of people don't read now. That is the truth. But if you are using a video, they can just listen to you as long as you have strong hook, that can be able to make people watch your video to the end. So I believe video right now is more converting than just mere graphics, right? Now after that, you now put your ad headline, what will display on your ad headline. Next is your ad text, just like it is displaying here. You can be able to add your ad text as well, and this is your ad preview. This is what you are going to be seeing. Now the text area can actually be hello, you can buy this, that, and your graphics, or maybe a little bit caption and your video like I advised. Now once that is done, you click on save post. When you click on save post, the next thing is button. Now this button is optional, but I think you should take this button. You should actually switch it on. It's optional, but please use it while running your ad. When you click on the button, sorry, the pencil icon, you click on the pencil icon here. When you click on the pencil icon here, you will see apply now, book now, contact us. Assuming you are running an ad for people to register to a particular maybe cohort or maybe a class that you are holding, you can use apply now. If you're a hotel, you can use book now. Accommodation and so on and so forth, can use book now. Contact us. Maybe you want people to call you, maybe you want people to reach out to you for a particular inquiry, or maybe you are advertising your app, or maybe you are advertising a particular article that you wrote. You can use learn more, you can use request time. So all these are all buttons that are available. I think one of them should be able to suit whatever you have, the goal of you running your Facebook ADS, right? So you can just select sign up, and then if you say sign up, this is where you will now put in your website URL. You understand? This is where you put in your website URL. Right, so the URL is valid. You say so your URL is actually your web address, your website address. This is where you put your website address, right? You click on save. Now here, special ad category, please leave this side, it's not for us. Now the next thing you will have to see is your choose audience. Now this place is where you have to calm down and actually make the right choices, so you don't have to rush off this place. Now when you click on edit, you will be able to see your audience. You can be able to give your audience a name because you can actually save it so that you can use it next time without having to choose your audience, your custom audience, or afresh in case you're running an ad next time. So you can choose their minimum age. They have 18, they have maximum age, they have 65, right? So after that, but I recommend that you choose from 18 to 40 while running an ad. There are 65 people on Facebook, right? But then I always recommend putting them to 40, right? And then location, this is where you can be able to select your location. I mean, the primary location for me now is Nigeria. It is too broad. Using Nigeria to run your ad is too broad. Assuming you are in Abia State, or maybe your product is something that will resonate to some kind of people in Abia or Southeast, or maybe you are Yoruba, you want to run a Facebook ad. I mean, within a geographical area. So assuming I am running a store in Lagos where I can actually deliver stuffs, so I can just say my ad location should get to people who are in Lagos, and then I will say save, and then I'll go back. So I've selected 18 to 40 and those in Lagos State. Now under locations, you will now see interest. This is where you have to select the kind of people that you want your ad to get to, what they are interested in. Like I said, you don't want your ad to get to the wrong people, right? So we have business and industry. So this, you can actually go through all these places one after the other. For the sake of this tutorial, I don't want it to be too long, and know the ones that suits you. Now you click on save, and then you save. Now this particular audience target has been saved. Next, Facebook will ask you where you want your ad to display. Where do you want it to display? Meta has Facebook, Instagram, Messenger. Meaning, if these three social media apps are being checked, that means they will supply your ad on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Messenger. Now, the next thing is to choose your budget. Right now, a lot of people ask this question: how much do I put in a Facebook ad? How much do I need to run a Facebook ad? Now you can put any amount of money on Facebook ad, and Facebook will take the money from you. Yes, the higher the money you pick, or the higher the money you put, the higher the results that you get. Now for 1,381 naira, you only get three link clicks plus, and then it will get to 315 to 1.1k people. But then they are estimating that you will get 3 click out of 315, right? But then if you raise your budget, the more you raise your budget, the more these things change. After that, you now have to impute money. You now have to put money into your ad account. Now this place is a little bit tricky, so you have to pay attention. Now this is payment method. You click on payment method, right? And now you will see debit and or credit card. This doesn't usually work for me. It doesn't work for me. Pay in USSD doesn't work for me as well. Pay by bank transfer doesn't work for me as well. The one that works for me is pay in Naira with VAV, Visa, or MasterCard. Let me show you. Now this will redirect you to another page. It will redirect you to a browser where it will now open, where you can make payments with your MasterCard, the number on your MasterCard. So this is where I will put my card name, my email, debit card, put full name on card number, expiry date, security code, that's your CVV, your 3-digit number on your ATM card, and then click on pay with debit card. They will send you an OTP and automatically they will debit you. Then this site will automatically send you back to Facebook, where you will now have to see stuff like successful, you've updated your ad account, and the funds will be displaying here. Like I have 271 available funds here right now. When you are now done, when you have your balance that you actually impute to be debited inside, it's usually what they give you as your total bill. Now for our total bill is 430,000 naira. So assuming we funded 430,000 naira, it will now be showing here on our balance. Then we can now say promote. Facebook will first of all review the ad before actually approving it. So it doesn't take time. Sometimes it takes time, but most of the times it doesn't take time. I hope you learned from this. Now moving on, there are also other ad goals. They have get more calls if you want to receive calls, promote your page. Like I said, if you want to promote your page, you want people to come to your page and like your page, get more messages, and even get more leads. Now all these are all self-explanatory, as I've explained. Get more website visitors, right? But then let us get into get more messages, because this is what most business people actually use, right? Let's click on it. Now here I've told you how to impute, or maybe how to add your ad media, text or video, right? I've done that. Now you will now have to select messaging apps where you want people to message you. Is it on your WhatsApp? Is it on your Instagram? My Instagram is not connected to my page, that's why it's writing connect, right? If it's on WhatsApp, you have to verify the number, and it is usually business WhatsApp, right? It's usually business WhatsApp. So this is not my business WhatsApp. I don't run this ad on this particular profile, right? So if you have to register on business WhatsApp, you just have to do it. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever clicked on an ad and all of a sudden somebody is greeting you and all that immediately, and then sometimes when you ask questions they reply immediately even when the person is not online. This is where welcome message comes in, right? Here if you click on the pencil icon, you can be able to configure your greetings. You can be able to put answers to the questions, and so on and so forth. There are so many. You can equally add your own questions that people can ask you, and Meta will just automatically reply them. It's just like a mini AI stuff that runs errands for you, for your your business page, reply people who you are and all that. Now, like I said, avoid special ad category. This is not for us. It's for those running services of employment, housing, social issues, and elections. But this is not for us. I usually do not use it. I have never used it before. So please, if you're not a politically exposed person, kindly leave this side. Now, I've also taught you how to select your audience, and you select where you want your ad to be placed. You select your budget, like I have taught you, and then you select your payment method. Once your payment begins to reflect here, you can be able to now be able to click on this promote now button, and that is how your ad will start running.